What is going on, BlissfulBash MTG? We got a pretty unique video here today for you. Before we get into this, I would just like to emphasize down in the description box below this video, you'll find our social media links for Facebook, Discord, Patreon, whatnot, all the good stuff. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in joining the Facebook group. As I've said in the past, we have one of the best patrons out there. It's bang for your buck in your wallet, and it helps me out too. Patreon is a platform to support your favorite content creators. But not only that are you supporting me, but we're supporting you too with giveaways, cheaper product, pre-orders, and all that stuff too. So also, when we hit 1,500 members in the Facebook group, me and Daniel Terry are going to be eating these 9 million Scoville gummy bears. So that'll be a fun little watch when we hit that goal. So be sure to check out the Facebook group. And we're going to dive into this video. So we have a pretty cool guest here today. First time meeting you. And what is your name, sir?
My name is Trevor Richley. It's nice to meet you, finally.
Yes. So a good buddy of mine introduced me to Trevor. He's came across this collection. You said it was, you know, kind of a sad time deal.
Yeah,
what was her name?
I think this lady was just in a position to need a hand and
yes,
need some real answers based on her late brother's collection. So
gotcha.
I wanted to put it into good hands to essentially, you know, really assess the worth and, you know, position this lady to get exactly, you know, what she, you know,
yes,
is expecting. So everyone needs a hand. So
exactly.
Hey, why not? I was in a position too, so I just extended it, and so
yeah, it looks like we got a lot. Yeah, it looks like we got a lot going on. And you told me you don't know a whole lot at all about Magic the Gathering.
I know little to nothing.
So yes,
other than the magic ring that was pulled in.
Oh yes,
love
the One Ring. Oh no, I'm glad you brought me this. I'll definitely we'll go over this and see what you got here, and then whatever I can do to help. If anyone's interested in this collection, be sure you can always email me. We could work on a price. You're looking to sell the whole thing and try to help her out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I might even be interested. We're going to try to get you the best deal that we can. We're going to go over everything that you have here. That being said, yeah. So this is a collection Trevor came across. Has no clue about Magic. Randomly started emailing me. Buddy of mine, Darren, he introduced him to me, and now he's here 3 days later. We're going over this collection.
Quite a quick turnaround.
Yeah, no kidding. So we're just going to pull some of these cards out here. We'll kind of pull out a couple of piles here. You said you did try to kind of organize it a little bit?
Yeah, based on the year at 94 through 98.
Oh, boy.
So
this will be interesting to go through. So I'll kind of skim you through some of these cards. It looks to me that there's going to be some bulk in here, which means kind of fluff. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. I did see these. I was pretty excited. It does look like they are opened, though, not sealed. That does change the price on them a little bit. Obviously, if the person who opened them, like if these were opened and you didn't know what was going on in there, you might not even know what the value is, which it makes it kind of cool for this video, because this right here, Mirage, this sealed would be worth about $200. What is it? About 3 years ago, this would have been worth about $500. So there was a big price tank in these. But I kind of want to just like open this up. This is probably one where you'd have the most value if you have like a Lion's Eye Diamond in it, or I believe Phyrexian Dreadnought's in here, which is an uncommon. And it's like a $60 card. So we're just going to kind of go through this Mirage deck, being that it's already opened. Mm-hmm. If it was sealed, it'd be worth about $200. But there's a chance that there's a $500, $400, $500 card in here, which would greatly help out. That Dark Ritual is a fantastic card right there. That's awesome. I believe, was that I think that was the first printing of Dark Ritual. I could be wrong. Again, I don't know every single card in Magic, because there's, 33,000 different cards in Magic. So it's pretty insane. Wall of Resistance. I'm excited to see if you have any banned cards in this collection here. But yeah, overall, this is pretty sick. I've had some garage sale videos on here, but never a collection that was brought to me like this, that you know, somebody has no idea about, which is really awesome. And like I said, I'm really glad you brought this to me and didn't just go to some store or try to sell it randomly online, because there's a lot of people that would take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. So it looks like we got all our lands in the back here. Razor Pendulum. Energy Vortex. Nice enchantment there. Barreling Attack. Some more lands. Kukumesa Serpent, Saber-Toothed Cobra. And then you got the old booklet that you would get in your decks, which is pretty cool. Goes over all of the rules, contents, context of introduction to Magic. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Dark Ritual for sure is a really cool card out of there. We'll go ahead and put that back in there. Set that in there. And then I see the 6th edition Ice Age and stuff like that. Again, this sealed is worth about 120 when it's opened. That would have to take a little bit more research on any recent listings sold for opened product like this. Classic edition, 6th edition is probably going to be worth about $70, $80 sealed. And then these two are probably in the ballpark of $100 to $120 a piece sealed. Pretty cool stuff though. So we're going to go through some of the cards here now. Let's see what we got. Dry Spell. This is looking like... I actually don't know what set that is, but we're going to go through some of these cards. And I'm going to pull out any cards that may stand out to me. Ether Storm, Sarah Avery. And then you also said during this collection you were a fan of, what was it, Garbage Pail Kids?
Oh, yeah. If your viewers are in a position to...
I think there's some people... Yeah, I think there's some people that wouldn't be opposed to Garbage Pail Kids. Kind of hold these up so everyone can see what we got going on here. Ooh, Ahava Township. All right. This is sick. Oh, man. And you said you kind of went through this and you thought you found some cards that might be worth something?
I think
Cursed
so.
Land.
You were mentioning something about the Unlimited or the...
Yes.
I went through that deck and I found the ones that essentially other people were talking about as far as being quote good.
Yes. Ooh, here's a cool little hit right here. Fireball. Believe that is revised. This is sick. But yeah, this goes back way back in time. Resurrection, that's sick. Fungasar, I think I saw. Ooh, Howling Mind. There we go. And again, the difference between revised and unlimited, like this right here would be a Phantasmal Force. Nice hit. Would be a dark blue, or right here the artist proof here on the bottom. Mark Poole, awesome artist. Think we're going to see some Mark Teeden here as well. But the artist printing would be, I don't know if you could see that, but would be up more, not as close to the bottom, as well as there would be a difference up here by the name of the card. So that's how you can tell right away if a card is unlimited or revised, the difference between, because some people would get confused, you know, like, I don't know if this is unlimited, revised, what am I doing? And sometimes you can get taken advantage from there, and it's nice to know what you got, and we're gonna see what you got here. Oh man, this is sick. Holy Armor, Disenchant. It's just, you know, awesome to see that people still have just these collections just lying around, chilling. Ornithopter. But yeah, Dwarven Whippensmith. I love the art on these cards right here. Look at this guy. Creepy looking dude. That would be something you see in Freddy Krueger's dreams, dude. Freddy Krueger's dreams. Curd Ape. That is sick. Tsunami. Howl from Beyond. Paralyzed. Regeneration. And a lot of these cards like are not viable today to play. They're not the greatest of power. Here's a pretty sweet Merfolk. The Pearl Trident. Everybody loves a good Merfolk. Psychic Venom. Love that. Flight. Jump. Blue Elemental Blast. These are pretty cool. Ooh, the Sorcerer. Another Merfolk. Drain Life. And again, when I'm done going over all of this, Unholy Strength, this is the, I believe, banned one because of the pentagram in the back. So that is super sick to see. Crystal Rod. Now there's a great hit. Any blue spell cast gives you 1 life. Can only give 1 life each time a blue spell is cast. Not bad at all. Oh, man. This is very sweet. So those are some of the cards there. I don't think we went over this pile yet. I'll set that to the side. But like I said, I'm going to try to help you get as much bang for your buck out of this. And is this going to the lady, the money that you would make from this? Yep. That's awesome. Dwarven Warriors. Love the printing on this. Red Elemental Blast. Disintegrate. Stone Giant. So besides, you know, not knowing anything about Magic, was there ever any card games that you actually did play?
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, no, that's a fun one.
That's the only one that I've ever played. I've always been in a position to want to learn, like Catan.
Yes.
And, you know, but I've just been, ever since Pokemon, I think that turned me off as far as the ecosystem of, you know, the hype.
Yes, I gotcha.
And that's, I mean, that was like my childhood. And it just, you know, I didn't want to embrace it, so I never really got into tabletop.
Yes.
Video games were more or less, you know, well, I should say pinball machines and video games were more my hobby.
Yeah, definitely video games. I've been playing video games since I was 7. Mega Man, I think. No, that's a lie. I was playing on the Atari. I played on the old Nintendo. Oh, God, what was that game? It's you're these creatures and you're destroying towns. Rampage, yes. Oh my gosh, that was
one of the best games.
Primo game.
Do you remember the first game that you ever beat?
The first game that I ever beat, I believe, was either Sonic the Hedgehog or one that I remember vividly was always the Mega Man games, like when I was 8. Those ones I remember vividly.
Yep.
That oh my gosh, Mega Man, and then when you got, what was his name, Zero, the red guy? Oh, dude, life-changing events happened there. Oh, we got some Mirage in here, just chilling randomly. This will be interesting. Yeah, and again, if I see like a major hit, we're gonna set that one off to the side alongside this pile, and we're gonna go over and verify. You know, I got the. If you ever want to verify if a card is real. You can usually tell by just looking at it, but the only card that this Jeweler's Loop wouldn't work on is a Grim Monolith because it had a weird printing, so the red dot on the back won't be the L shape that everyone's looking for on the back. So basically with this Jeweler's Loop, you look at this green dot here, and you can zoom in, and there should be these red little dots inside of there that is only on real cards. And it forms an L. I'll show you that after the video, what it looks like. But not that you don't really need to know it, but it's just pretty cool knowledge.
And does that just indicate authenticity?
Yes, exactly. And then these are the champion cards, I believe. Yes, world champions. Nice. So there's some actual pretty rare cards with these. I don't know if there was more than one world champion. The 1997 world champion Seattle, August 1997. That's interesting. DCI. There's like you can get a Gaia's Cradle, Grim Monolith, a bunch of other stuff that are world champion cards that are really expensive cards in their raw real form. World champions are not as sought after. They're not legal. They're not tournament legal cards, so you can't actually play them. But they're still pretty cool, and those ones specifically can still be worth a decent amount of money. So this is actually really cool because we're all going through this. This is actually so sick. The orangutan! We're going through this real time, so I haven't seen this collection yet. I haven't gotten the slightest idea of what we're working with. Well, that's a lie. I did see a picture. I saw a couple of cards, and I saw these decks over here. But through the picture, it was hard to tell if they were sealed or not. So again, these decks, it's going to be hard to price out, especially because they're not sealed right. So that's why we went through the Mirage, just to kind of show like this is what's in it. Emerald Charm, that's a good hit there. This is so sick, dude. We're kind of going through this a little fast because a lot of this stuff is old and it's cool, but it's still bulky, so it's not worth a ton of money. Granted, if some of these cards were alpha, beta, we'd be going through them a lot slower because pretty much all of those cards got some sort of value to them. So far, I haven't seen any alpha, beta, or unlimited, but that's all right. Revised is still really old. Mirage is really old. Super cool stuff. Foul Familiar. Incinerate. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this back in here so we don't create too much of it. I'm going to leave these ones out to the side just so we can kind of have a highlight at the end of, oops, sorry, what we got going on here. Set that in there. There we go. Tight box over here. Did you happen to bring those garbage pail kids?
I didn't. No.
That's all right. I think, who is it? Joey Moss. He's a big content creator from Magic the Gathering. Pretty sure he's got some garbage pail kids.
Nice.
I've done a few videos with him. Let's go over here into this pile. See what we're working with. Looks like we got some more World Champion cards. We'll go through that. Some Swampies. Nothing crazy there. Hydroblast. Pyroblast. And again, like I said, the World Champion cards are not... These, okay, so World Champion, Seattle, same thing, yep. These are from Tempest. Patchwork Gnomes. Tempest, I forget what year it was, but it's also a pretty old set as well. Oh, the Muscle Sliver. Slivers are, I want to say back when I was a kid, they were pretty much banned because they were so overpowered. But nowadays, they're not banned anymore because there's been a lot of, what do you call that? Like, let's say in game you nerf something so that it equals out. Like if your class or something is way too powerful for everyone else. Well, that's what slivers were. Like, let's just say for World of Warcraft, right? It was alleged that the creator of World of Warcraft's wife was a paladin. She loved paladins, so paladins were super OP for a long time in World of Warcraft, and they had to like equal it out and nerf them. Well, slivers was basically the paladins of World of Warcraft here for Magic. They were super OP. Now it's all kind of balanced out, is what I was trying to look for. But yes, my brother, actually, Nate, most of you guys know Nate now at this point. He's currently working on a sliver deck himself, and I absolutely hate it. It's disgusting. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything too crazy popping out here. Tooth and Claw. If that was a Tooth and Nail, that'd be a different story. Root Maze, Palamon, Magmasar, Energizer. And again, this is going to be full transparency. Y'all are going to see this. I'm going to try to help Mr. Trevor out here. Get the best value out of this collection. Righteousness. That's pretty sick. 1997. Pentagram of the Ages. Jade. Jimiday Tome. That's actually, I'm going to set that to the side. I forget how much that is worth. But yeah, so like if you were to take this online, right, they would ask you what are the big hits, and then you'd go, I don't know. And then depending on if you don't have any knowledge, they'll ask you to send it to them to verify which, and then you wouldn't want to just send it to some random person. You'd have to probably send it to a store. And right off the bat, as soon as the store gets their hands on this, you're going to get anywhere from 50 to 65% of what the actual... All right, sorry about that, guys. We lost some storage here, so I had to start over. But yeah, I was just telling Trevor here that he was asking me what my most expensive card is right now. It's a normal version Gaia's Cradle. I did end up selling the Judge promo Gaia's Cradle, and I actually won that in a raffle, which was pretty cool. I think I had $20 worth of raffle spots in that. Like the odds of winning it were less than 1%, and I somehow won it. It was insane. That's how I got my most expensive card. It's pretty cool. But yes, other than that, right now, we're still just going through this. Nothing crazy in that pile. Set that one off to the side. This, I think, we got some more revised here up front. Let's go through the back here quick. I think more Tempest. I see Lotus Petal. There we go. There's like $15 right there. Flowstone. There was actually a cool story about Lotus Petal. There was a guy trying to corner the market on Lotus Petals by buying thousands of copies, and it never worked out for him. But it's pretty insane. It's still worth $15. It's an uncommon from the set, so it's still pretty cool. And then, oh man, lots of Tempest. I was wondering, I thought maybe I saw an Alliance card in here, but I might be wrong. Those are where you can get the a really ooh, oh, that's not the right one. We're gonna set that one down anyways. There's a card called Force of Will that was first printed in Alliance, and that's a very, very powerful card used in every format pretty much. Nevin Rawls disc, you know what it is. Nevi's disc, fantastic hit. Samite Healer, Animate Artifact, Channel, first printing a Channel. Well, you know, before they redid all the art and everything. That's the first art of Channel, I should say. Sacrifice, super cool art on that. Lawnmower Elves, very nice hit there. Phantasmal Terrain, Raised Dead, Circle of Protection, Black, Control Magic, Wall of Swords, Herloom's Minotaur, love the art on this, super cool. Fog, great hit. Spell Blast, Glasses of Urza, which is a really good card. Minotaur again. Fog. Giant Spider. Everybody likes a good giant spider. Oh man, so one thing about Magic the Gathering, it's probably one of the most, ooh, Circle Protection Red, awesome art on that. It is one of the most complex card games out there to date. And that's what makes it so unique versus like other games like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. Mm-hmm. It's like I said, there's Life Force, fantastic hit. Alpha, one of those are worth some money for sure. There's so many different cards. Like, yeah, you have different arts of cards that you'll see in like Pokemon. Like you got 200,000 different Charizard arts and stuff, you know, but there's 33,000 plus actual individual different types of cards that you can actually play. So one of the most core games right now in Magic the Gathering, there's different formats you can play. There's Standard, Pioneer, Historic, Pauper, and then you got like Commander, which is the biggest format right now. And a lot of people's opinions, some people will say different, but it's basically you build a deck, 100 cards. You can't have any multiple ooh, Earthbind is worth money because of the artwork on it. Wild Growth, again, that's like $14. Clone is a good hit. Spell Blast, love it. Stronghold here. Okay, we got Stronghold cards now. Where the heck was I? Do you remember? Oh, it's so Commander is a 100 card deck, and you can't have any doubles. You can't have 2 copies of one card, and you have to have 100 different types of cards. And you have a commander that's like something you set off to the side where you can cast your commander at any given point in the game, and you build your deck around your commander. But you can use any card that's not banned in Commander, which is like a list of like 36 cards, maybe more. Out of all those 33,000 cards, it becomes quite the unique experience of these different decks that you play. And it just makes the game really, really something special. Change of Heart, Overgrowth, Smite. Nothing crazy there. Obviously, we got some good hits, but not at the end there.
And I think there's just a few on the side there.
Oh, yeah.
That little.
We're going to pull out that pile next. I'm intrigued to see what else we got here in the close.
I haven't even looked at the card. I think there's some cards in some plastic as well.
Yeah, we're going to go through those. Trying not to be too crazy with this. Here we go. I'm setting these ones off to the side because we're going to sleeve those. Have you gone through all of these?
No.
All right. What do we got here? I'm going to set these off to the side as well. And again, there's probably a couple of cards that I'm missing here and there that you can roast me in the comments for. That's fine. All right, we got a Fire and Ice. Okay, and then we got the unstable cards here. Illegal cards, but that's still pretty cool. This is going to be Urza. Lol. So we got Endless Worm. That's a rare. So it's cool to see that we got some rares in here. Endless Worm. Abyssal Horror. I wonder what else we're going to see. This is the set where you're going to have Gaia's Cradle in. Which is a really expensive card. But we'll see if I see anything crazy pop out. Turnabout is an uncommon. Okay, then we got, oh my god, what is this set? Oh, I can't think of it. Mind Over Matter is from this set, and I can't think of it, and that's like one of the most expensive cards out of there. Presence of the Master. Nowadays, in newer versions of cards, they'll have like the exact abbreviation for the set that you're pulling. Back then, they just had the set symbol. I can't think of the set right off the top of my head. Shattering, School of Piranha, Entropic Spectre. Golly. Wood Elves. Everybody likes a good elf. Alright. Wall of Junk. I love this card. Just a wall of junk. Glorious Anthem. So these packs, like if you were to get a pack of this, it varies. Depends on who you buy them from. But it's usually like, oh man, $400 to $600 range for like a pack of Urzas. Urza Saga. Yeah, and maybe it's not that expensive. It actually might be a couple $100 now. The prices are so volatile and fluctuating so much. But like I got a pack and spent $200-300 on the pack, and I pulled that. Just be defeating, because everyone's looking for that one card, and it's a Gaia's Cradle. And there's some other good hits in there as well, but Hearthstone, we'll set that down there. Did I go through this? I can't remember. Well, oh no, I didn't. Okay. Phyrexian Processor, that's good. Oh, there's a lot of rares there. We're gonna sleeve up all those rares. You can't not sleeve up some Urza rares. Free for All, again, these are some unstable cards. Like this guy right here, the big furry monster, there should be a second part to him. It was an illegal set. You can't really legally play these cards, but it was just fun to open and have, because it's just so crazy. Some of the stuff like you would see, like look at this guy's name. It's all the way around the border. Like what the hell? Oh man. I remember owning this and the second part of the BFM. Cardboard Carapace. Ooh, Equilibrium. It's funny how oh, there we go. The cheese stands alone. Show and tell. Wow, that's awesome. We'll have to check the prices on those too. I'll show you exactly where you can look at the prices currently of certain cards and stuff too. If you want to take this back with you yourself and go through all that, or you can leave it with me. It's up to you. We can discuss that after the video.
Yeah, no problem.
Set that. I'm going to set that like that. All right. Now we're into the final domain here of
the home stretch.
The home stretch here. We're going to see what we got in the closer. Kind of set those out to the side again. We'll get some sleeves for that. All right. Here we go. We got some more revised. Again, you can tell by the artist on the bottom. Text, the fadiness of the artwork itself. And then the name of the card is more to the right. Just land, the lands. Yeah, mana, land, same thing. Oh yeah. Oh. Hurricane, Wanderlust. Ooh. I'm just gonna set those to the side. So there's those. And then let's see what we got here. A couple more lands. Nothing beats the old artwork of those lands, my goodness. Let's see what we got.
The artwork looks amazing on those.
Oh, I know.
Just going through them was half the fun of owning them, I'm sure.
1997. That's interesting. I don't know anything about these.
Yeah, the blank ones.
Huh.
Make your own.
Yeah. That's really cool. Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh, I knew there was a couple in there. Yeah, that one right there.
School of Hard Knocks diploma.
Yeah, that particular one I think is worth like 120 in 10
Oh, wow.
when it's graded, 9 or 10.
That's pretty awesome. And to close this out, again, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Facebook group and hit the bell notification because we do thousands of dollars of giveaways on this channel. Fun fact, we've given away over $12,000 of cards, wow. Charitable donations, all kinds of stuff just with this channel alone. Yeah, it's been really awesome. All right, let's go over the last little bit here. Initiates of the Ibn Hand. Not sure what that set is. We got more Stronghold though here. Corrupting Lycid. Frozen Shade. Interesting. That looks like it's revised. Demonic Attorney. Giant Strength. Seeker. Foul Familiar. Pit Scorpion. 2 of those. Oasis. That's... I don't know. I have to look into that. Prevent 1 damage to any creature. Life Tap. That's sick. Dark Banishing. Dwarven Catapult. And an Elven Fortress. Definitely a lot of really cool cards in here that we'll be sure to get you something out of this. That's really awesome. Again, I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and thanks for bringing this to me, Trevor.
Well, for sure.
And we'll go over this together. Pleasure. Yeah, no. Anyways, take it easy, Bash Ram. Stay groovy. Stay safe out there. Hey, much love.
If I may, since I'm here. Guys, I don't know if your audience is into strange and bizarre clothes.
Yes.
But since I'm here,
yes.
I gotta say.
Promote it, dude.
I'm into this thing called adversarial design as far as print on demand kind of a thing, and I make clothes, so check me out at hyperugly.com. There's a bunch of items on there, and there's definitely.
Do you want to show what you got on right now?
Yeah,
this is something you designed, right?
So this is the actual prototype of the first one, and as far as this particular design, not really being adversarial being, let's say you walk into a place that is inventory, people coming and going, a lot of my designs will actually throw that camera off. So having said that, check out hyperugly.com.
I'll put that in the link of this video so everyone can go check that out.
Super awesome. For what it's worth, send me some videos of you guys with it on, and who knows?
That'd be sick. Thanks for sharing that, guys. Hey, take it easy, Bash Jam. We love you. Peace out, guys.
Be well.